doesn't love Anne Hathaway? Thank you for coming
very nice.
back.
But you know when you have a moment, you're just like, oh, I'm going to remember that forever. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah, there you go. It just happened. Come on, the roots.
Thank you. Hi, everybody.
Thank you for playing reverse charades with me. You're a great partner.
Thank you. You're a great partner.
I mean, are you competitive when you play games? Do you play games at home?
I don't mean to be.
I know, me neither. Are you?
I don't mean to be, but then you saw over there, I was like, no, it's just a nice, friendly game. And then the last, I'm like, but the points are on. Like, it's on. Like, something,
let's go. I want to win this.
Something takes over. I'm less competitive now.
Why?
Kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think maybe being competitive is genetic, because my kids are like, they're competitive too. And it turns out motherhood has softened me, and I like to watch them win.
Yeah. My kids are very competitive too. Well,
Yeah?
my one daughter is, yeah. Yeah. The other one doesn't really care. She's like, it's fun, it's all good, but the other one really wants to win. And I don't throw the games, you know. I just go. I really, and I play for money too. Is there a party game that you're especially good at?
No, I mean, you know, I was playing a game we play a lot of Pokemon, and we play a lot of Trouble and Sorry.
Oh,
but there was
good.
a game I was working last week, and I was on set, and we were just passing the time. And have you seen that movie trivia game where it's cards and it just asks you questions?
Oh yeah, I've seen like they have a bunch of quizzes, like sports and movies.
And I was just having one of those like runs where I couldn't miss.
Yes.
Like I just knew, and I was like surprising myself, and it was like.
Well, you know your stuff. You know movies.
I mean, apparently I do. And then I got to this one question, and people, and they were like, oh, okay, so junior executive assistant in Devil Wears Prada. I'm just like, Emily Blunt. And they were like, no. And it wasn't her, it was me. So.
I was gonna say, wait.
But I was genuinely confused. I was like, wait, but it's her.
That was me, but I'm the. That's wild. See, when it comes to you.
Yeah. So.
Do you kind of do a project and then you kind of block it out of your mind, or no? It just so happens you.
I don't know. I'm not huge on looking back. It is kind of funny when, like, because you know I was in this movie when I was 17 years old called The Princess Diaries.
Yeah. I watch you all the time. To this day, I watch you all the time.
Really?
My family loves you.
Girls.
We love you. Yeah, they love you so much.
I love that it's become kind of one of those family touchstones. So so anyway, people quote it to me all the time, and I don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
I haven't seen it in a minute.
But Devil Wears Prada, I recently saw a photo of you and Anna Wintour. You made your kind of Broadway debut together in Gutenberg, the musical. You guys stood up.
Here she is.
Did the crowd go nuts?
So by the way, I have to say that's Josh Gad and that's Andrew Reynolds. We're dear friends, and they were so brilliant in the show. It was really next level. And at the end of the show, they invite two people up on stage, and so they said my name first, and the audience had a very nice reaction, and then they said Anna's name, and it was like rock star.
Really?
Yeah, rock star. Everybody.
Because you don't really see Anna do many things that are outside of her.
Wear a trucker hat.
Yes, exactly right. You never see Anna Wintour from Vogue wear a trucker hat. That's correct, yeah. But everyone just went nuts. She's also a New York icon. Oh, so yeah. I think if she shows up at a pizzeria.
She's a New York icon. She's a worldwide icon.
She's a worldwide icon. She's everything. Is she fun to share the stage with?
Yeah, really, really fun. And just, she's been incredibly sweet to me, and I'm just very grateful for our relationship. She's so cool.
She's so cool. Do you get nervous around? I get a little nervous.
I absolutely do.
You do? Now, I have less to lose because I'm never going to be on the cover of Vogue, so I don't have nothing to worry about. But she likes me, and we've been friends for a long time, so I'm comfy around her. So
I don't mean to. I try to keep it comfy. I try to keep it cozy, but inside my heart is. I just respect her so much. I'm just like that. But I feel very comfortable around you.
Yeah, I'm good. You should be. I'm your bud. No, please. I got the respect and also the dig at the same time, so it was perfect.
That's how well I know you. That's how cozy I am.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I saw you, by the way. I was going to say on Broadway, but it wasn't. It was Shakespeare in the Park.
You were there?
Yeah, I came to see you. Yeah, absolutely. I'm a big fan. Yeah. What you did that? Were you nervous?
I feel really bad about the dig now.
You better keep digging me. Are you kidding me?
Okay.
Please, if you don't laugh at yourself, then come on. I saw you, and it was at the
12th night at the Delacorte.
Delacorte Theater.
Yeah.
You were amazing. Do you get nervous? Does anything go wrong? Nothing went wrong when I saw you, but.
Nothing went wrong, thank goodness.
No, you were perfect.
So the Delacorte Theater is an outdoor theater in Central Park, and so.
You're doing Shakespeare.
Doing Shakespeare, and it rained almost every night. But it's kind of amazing because every night the last line of the show, which we actually sang, was "For the rain it raineth every day." And so the audience at that moment always burst out laughing, and the whole show was so joyful. I had such a wonderful time. But one night something, I don't know if it went wrong, but something happened. And there's this scene, my character Viola, she comes onto the stage, and I knew that the line was funny, but I couldn't figure out how to make it funny. So every night I was just trying something, just anything I could think of, and I was then, go out there, audience wouldn't laugh, and I was like, tomorrow. And then one night I went out there and I said the line, and just the house went down.
You killed it.
Killed, and I was like, oh, I found it. This is such a good feeling. And I just and so then of course I leaned into it, because what do you do? And so I lean into it, and I'm just, the audience is losing their minds. I look into the wings, the cast is losing their minds. I'm high-fiving myself in my head. I'm just like, I've arrived, this is happening.
Yes.
And I get off stage, and I'm just like, well, and they go, did you see the raccoons? And I'm like, the what? And then they just go, behind you, as soon as you came on stage, a family of raccoons came out. They were so cute. Couldn't focus on the scene because the raccoons were so cute. So I was like, well, actually, high five to the raccoons.
That's it. See, that's it. You got to work with everybody.
Absolutely.
You got to work.
Absolutely.
You play well with others. Let's talk about the idea of you. Oh my gosh, buddy, the trailer alone has gotten over 125 million views. Yeah. It crushed, broke the record. Most watched trailer of any streaming movie in history. Can we set up what the movie's about?
Oh, sure. The story is about Solène Marchand, who is a woman who lives in Silver Lake. She's a gallery owner. She's a mom, and she's got this really wonderful life, and she unexpectedly meets the lead singer of the biggest boy band in the world, a 24-year-old young man named Hayes Campbell.
Yeah.
And he thinks she's kind of great.
Yeah.
And so the story is about how they fall in love.
Yeah, because you're just a mom and you're chaperoning this thing, and you go to this thing and then you see this boy band.
I love hearing you describe my movie. Just a mom.
I could do it.
Thing.
Yeah, your mom in this thing. That's how I describe it. Mom, you're just chaperoning like a Coachella type of thing, like a giant outdoor festival thing, and the biggest boy band in the world. And then the lead singer.
Oh, yes. So my daughter's off watching St. Vincent. Yeah. And because she doesn't like the boy band anymore, she liked them in 7th grade. But anyway, I have a backstage pass. So I'm all access thing. I have to go to the bathroom. Somebody tells me where the trailers are. I go, and I walk into the wrong trailer.
Yeah. Well, and the rest is hijinks ensues. Remind me of the actor who plays the lead singer.
Nick Galitzine.
Oh man, you guys have great chemistry. Did you know when he was auditioning, you go, oh, this is the guy?
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, as soon as I actually burst out laughing when he walked in, because has anybody here read the book?
No, we don't read.
Well, you should.
We don't read. This is the Tonight Show. Yeah, you want to go. You want to go over to Stephen. You want to go to Stephen Colbert if you want to get people that read books. Lame.
Well, you have an awesome book in store for you. It's written by
Lame-o. we do Audible here. We do that. We can do that count.
I think it's time for you to dig me to get me back.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so
it's based on this book.
What's the book?
Yeah. No, too late. No, too late. But this is based on the big best-selling book.
Okay, well, the book does have a fan following somewhere, and anyway, and I think the book's incredible. And Hayes Campbell is so beautifully written in the book, and so we knew that we just really needed to find someone really special. And he walked in, and I just thought, oh, that's Hayes Campbell. And that was almost 2 years ago, and now Nick and I have become really good friends, and it's opened up in this beautiful way.
It's really great. I want to show everyone a clip. Here's Anne Hathaway in The Idea of You. Take a look.
Hi again.
Are you a part of that ASMR community that gets off on listening to people pee?
No,
because I don't think you can just go around assuming.
It's actually my trailer.
What?
It's not literally mine. You know, I don't own it.
This is your trailer?
Yeah, I'm in the band. We're performing on the main stage, and now I'm Hayes Campbell.
August Moon?
Yeah.
Well, I absolutely know who you are. Anyway,
Yeah, come on, you know how to do it. Anne Hathaway, everybody. The Idea of You begins streaming on Prime Video this Thursday. We'll be right back with Melanie Lynskey. Stick around, everybody. Hey.